Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and unbox the Hampton Bay Carriage House ceiling fan branded in the box. I got this with Nathan while we were going on a fan hunt, driving around Mass, close in South New Hampshire and such. But, yeah. This one we just literally happened to, I literally happened to have found it on Facebook Marketplace while in the area. Yeah, very big childhood fan for me. And I really do mean a big childhood fan for me, so that's the reason why I got this. I do want to find a brass version at some point as well. Would like to find it brand new in a box too. So sometimes brass fans, the finish can be tarnished over time. Not in the best shape usually, so depends. But yeah, I do like that I see actually the older version of the black and gray box that they would use before they had a somewhat newer version of this box before they discontinued the Carriage House. Especially since it's the one that has the cursive writing on it for the model name, not just a plain text one. I've always liked these boxes a bit more, just for the cursive. This one look very 90s looking. We'd like to find a carousel with this older box, even though the one that I had, I'm pretty sure had the newer box to it, not this version. I'm not sure when they started using this box art, but because I only have the maple wood. That's like this. But yeah, let's go ahead and unbox it. Here are the blades. They actually appear to be real wood just by looking at it. I do see somewhat of a grain of it. So it doesn't seem to be pure MDF. I'm guessing it actually might be plywood, I'm not sure. I mean, it is an older Hampton Bay, so probably honestly wouldn't surprise me if it wasn't MDF blades. The owner's manual to it. Ah, perfect. It uses this mounting bracket, not the SMC type. So it's definitely not the SMC one. Ooh, and it uses the 4 lock bolts on it. It's my favorite type of mounting hardware for the hugger fan stuff and like the low profile mounts. The specific one is from December of 1998. I'm guessing it was around then that they started using this box, 1997, 1998. Not 100% sure, because I was too little to remember. I was like 2 years old when this fan came out. Yep, here's another UL. Oh, the interesting, the earlier date code up here says February of 1999. Oh no, it's the later one, not the earlier. Running this UL sticker on the actual motor. Here's the white kit. Use a thicker one, not the skinnier one, which would be like a little bit smaller. And the pull chains. And the brass is really nice on them. I like when Hampton Bay actually has some decent fans. Not the garbage stuff that you can find there today. Though the windward's still pretty decent. It's not as good as the older one from the 2000s. Here are the blade arms. Always like these type of blade arms as growing up as a kid. Now, well, interesting. I've never seen a hugger fan that actually has a motor like this already. And speaking of which, I do remember near my grandmother's house, one of the Bahama hugger. Near her house there's a Carriage House hugger ceiling fan like this. It's about the white kit. seeing this one like this is definitely childhood for me. And I've always loved the shades on this fan with the grass trim brown, and just the shape of it's really unique, in my opinion. Now, to try to pull out the motor housing like that with one hand is definitely going to be a challenge. But I'll see what I can do. Let's move this stuff out of the way. Just gonna drop it like it is. Probably has a styrofoam underneath the switch on it, so it makes it harder for me to grab it. I'm actually just gonna cut the video here and then I'll pick it up when I get the fan out. I definitely need both hands to do it. Alright, so I ended up getting it out. It's kind of difficult in a surprising way. I had to really put the whole entire box upside down and shake it around just for it to loosen its grip. But yeah, aside from that, something I was noticing while I took it out is that it actually has a pretty decent sized motor to it. Not the tiny one I was expecting it to be somewhat like, but I mean, I know the SMC ones have the smaller motors to them, but this thing actually has a pretty, it's almost the same size motor you see like on a Hunter fan from the 90s, like it's 172, but it actually could even be bigger than the 172 motor by the looks of it. Because that definitely is a pretty beefy looking motor for a hugger fan, especially. But yeah, definitely has a pretty good sized motor for a Hampton Bay fan. And by the looks of it, this one looks like it can actually be the 4 or 5 weighted mount. Guess I would have to remove this, but ooh, that would be a lot of videos I'd have to do with this fan, which is honestly a good thing, because that definitely gives me more content to film than just with one fan. 4 or 5 weighted with and without like and such. White blades, definitely. And it's not really many videos of these with the 4 blade configuration at all, I don't think. I know the Russian Fazbear has one just like this that I was gonna get, but I ended up changing my mind since there was something else I could getting for him that I'd rather have instead. It's more uncommon. But yeah. So yeah, here it is. And that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.